Hey guys, SeanB. Today I want to talk about Cleave team in Summoners War Guild PvP. Because I saw a Reddit post the other day discussing about Cleave team in Guild content. And it was pretty interesting. So I want to ask you guys as well, what is your best, most favorite Cleave com for your Guild Siege or War Guild battle? Let us know in the comment section down below because we can all learn from one another. So to be honest, the higher rank you go in Siege or Guild content, the harder it is to Cleave because people build the defenses to either bait your Cleave or just anti-Cleave in general. But I think if you're very high rank in Siege, you're probably not going to be watching SeanB YouTube video anyway. I'm roasting myself and my viewers at the same time. So these teams are mostly for convenient purpose, and you might lose if you try them out because that's the problem with Cleave. Something's probably gonna go wrong. Probably. Okay? So let's start off with the most standard Cleave, the Tiana Galleon Cleave. The third spot can be pretty much any damage dealer that you like. Poseidon, Zyros, Punkbag, Alicia, anything that can do some good AoE damage and you're good to go. Tiana, I think the best build is speed, crit damage, and something. If you like resistance, you can put on resistance. You like attack, HP, defense, doesn't matter. I think speed is probably going to be the most important, or speed tuning for that matters. Skill 2 can crit and do amazing damage, and it will always land as a critical hit if enemy has no buff, and usually after Tiana move, they shouldn't have any buff. Galleon can be on Will Shield, can be on Violent. I have mine Violent because he missed defense break all the time, and if you Violent proc, you have another chance to land another defense break. So mine's on speed, HP, and accuracy, or you can have speed, attack, accuracy. He can deal some damage too, and the last slot can be pretty much anything. It can be Poseidon, Zyros, Punkbag, Alicia. It can be pretty much any AoE damage deal that suit the particular situation, okay? So for the most part, I run Poseidon because I want to push the attack bar down so that Tiana can follow up with some extra damage if I need to, or Zyros if I'm seeing some sort of revive passive like Perna and Theomas, that kind of stuff. Or if you want to go with Punkbag, you want to go with Alicia because you like the Water Polar Queen, that can be pretty cool as well. So pretty much anything. The damage dealer can be on Rage, Despair, Violent, and I think we lost. So we failed to push back the attack bar of the Ciara and the Marsha Violent like no tomorrow. And yep, that is the life of a Cleaver. Yeah, see, she crit on stun. If I stun Despair right there, if I Despair stun anyone, we didn't Despair stun anyone too. So that is the life of the Cleave com. Okay. Sometimes it just happens, like Galleon miss or the defense break and you lose. So this team can be used in almost every situation. So if you manage to pull an extra Tiana from your summoning scroll, then you want to build another Tiana. The good thing about this team is that Galleon, you will probably get multiple copies of Galleon. If you pull a dupe Tiana, you can build that Tiana the same way you build the other Tiana. Or if you go for a slower build on Will Shield, that can work as well. And dupe Tiana doesn't need to have skill up, or Tiana doesn't need to have skill up in general. But if you plan to use Tiana in other parts of the game where the match doesn't end turn 1 like RTA, then defense break and the cooldown reduction can be very useful. Next will be my favorite Cleave team to use. I wish I pulled 5 of this, so I built 5 of the same thing. So we have the Bird Lushen team. So I have Mirene as my speed leader. This is probably the best variation of this team. So you have Tion or Konamiya. I like to use Tion because Tion has higher base speed. And we have Lushen in last spot with low speed and the most damage possible to one-shot the enemy. Depending on who you're using it against, you might want to have damage on wind or dark or water, pretty much depending on where you want to use the Lushen. If you're hitting a Shina Matina, maybe you want more dark. If you're hitting this, you might want damage on water, for example. So you go in, you buff this, and you buff the Lushen. And that is pretty much it. So if the enemy team is not trying to outspeed you, you Lushen them, and it's done. But the problem is, you guys will probably not have Mirene, so there are many other options as long as they are a speed leader. So if you're using Konamiya, you can run Susano in there. If you're running Tion, then you can run the Light Ninja, or you can run Kakarno as well as a speed leader, and you put Fight Rune on the speed leader. Or you can also run a triple Fight Miyang, pretty much a speed lead and a fat damage Lushen, because if Lushen failed to kill, it is pretty much over. Next up, we have a Cleave comp that I learned from Reddit. Pretty smart move. So you have an immensity to boost your Ramahan. So 2A Ramahan on rage, defense, crit damage, and defense. And this can be used against Odin Bastet Odin, which is a very popular defense. And the last unit can be a water unit that can kill Kamun and Bastet. And it can be any water unit, okay? It doesn't have to be Chow. It can be a Chow on some sort of Violent Destroy. It can be a Shiho. It can be a Vigor. It can be pretty much anything. But the key factor is you need a strong enough Ramahan to one-shot the Odin. If you can't one-shot Odin, then it's pretty much over. But most Odin in not G3 comp will probably not be super tanky. They probably have around 25 to 30k HP in total. So you need a decent Ramahan to one-shot the Odin. And oh my god, that defense break. And your water unit should be a water unit that can destroy a Kamun or a Bastet without the need of the other two units. So right now, you should be able to auto using whatever water unit you want to use. So if you want to use a Vigor, you want to use a Chow, you want to use a Water Monkey King, you want to use a Susano, just build a water unit well and make sure the water unit can solo these two units, and you should be good. And that's why Destroy Rune is very important, because you might be here for a while, but a Chow should be good to go. And I haven't found a use for Chow in a long time, so being able to use Chow like this is a very, very cool thing. So this Snipe team, not really a Cleave team, is designed specifically for this defense that is still very popular in lower rank, because it's just a very convenient and good defense to build. So the Chow will finish off the other two units and you're good to go. Now let's talk about the old school Cleave team. So this is a very, very old team, but nowadays I think it's really, really hard to use, or pretty much impossible to use, unless you can find a defense that doesn't have any strip. But that is quite rare nowadays. There's always some sort of wind or water stripper in the defense, and it is almost impossible to run this team because of how hard it is. But maybe we have a shot at this. So Katarina will kill. Hopefully we didn't kill anything. The problem with this team is the RNG of Katarina. If you fail to kill, then it might be a problem. Oh, we're in some trouble, guys. We're definitely in some trouble. Can I kill this? Can I kill this? Oh, we're fine. So this is a very convenient team as well. You're fighting those very tanky defense but has no strip. If you come across those, then this team is definitely a very, very good team. So Belliger is on the usual R5 build. This one is on random wheel shield build. And then this one is on a damage build with 70% crit rate, because with the buff, max crit rate, and you the most damage. I think you can still use this team in World Guild battle, because in there people will probably put their 4-star defense into, oh shit, they probably put their 4-star defense in there. Oh, we survived because I have damage reduction against water. So you probably can still use this, because there are many 4-star defense that doesn't really have any strip in there. So maybe this is still usable in some capacity. It is still a very convenient team to build, because I think the Bluebird doesn't really contest with anybody else, and Katarina can be built rather easily with a Fatal or Rage set. But I think nowadays that team has changed into something like this. So you have a fast Chloe to protect the team like this on a swift build, speed HP flat, and then you have a Kali to buff the Katarina. But for this one in particular, you have to change the Katarina build from a 70% crit rate to something with maximum crit rate, and that can be a little bit more challenging, I would say. So you have to go from like having 70% crit to 100% crit, and that will probably reduce your damage. But I think this team is a little bit safer because you have immunity, you have invincibility, and you have some sort of speed buff, so it's not as risky, because the other team with Belliger is pretty much, oh, this is gonna be a little bit troublesome. is pretty much all in or nothing. But this one, oh, it actually ignore. Oh, we missed the crit. It actually ignore the threat state. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. So you kill this, and then you finish this guy. So this is like the more modern version of the Katarina Snipe team for guild PvP. There was a time where Molong Dominic defense was very popular. I think they're still usable but not as popular because they don't have a strong strip, and that's where a good Chloe can come in, and that's where the rise of Christina happened. So you have a very slow Christina, big damage of course, and you also have a slow Galleon to pair with a Christina, and the Chloe protect the team from getting absolutely destroyed. I have seen a Molong strip stun my Christina before. I don't even know how that happened. But so they will attack the team and stack up Christina rather easily. I think they really need to uncage the Christina damage potential because it's just annoying. Oh, that's bad. Okay, that's bad. So this Christina should kill Dominic and Molong rather fine, but the Molly can be a little bit troublesome. So after this, if I don't kill the Molly, this match can take a little bit longer. So I think if you can put Destroy Rune on this Christina or Destroy Rune on something here, it is going to be so much better because without Destroy Rune, killing the Molly is going to take a while. So maybe Destroy Rune on the Galleon, and then you press auto, and then you just like go to the toilet or wash the dishes or do the laundry or whatever, but this is gonna take a while. Also, this is another one of my favorite team to use. We have an attack and crit rate buffer together with attack bar boost as well. I have Bethany, who will really love to have the attack and crit rate buff to maximize her ignore defense chance, and I have Covenant to follow up after Bethany finish off any of the enemy target. So we go in, we choose a target, usually Tiana, but now this time it's gonna be Vigor. Boom boom. Holy shit, that thing almost survived. And then Covenant finished the other one. Boom. And that's pretty much it. So if you don't have Bethany, what the hell do? You can also use any other ignore defense unit because this guy is so good. Oh, you know what? You know what? That guy is pretty OP. Never mind. Can I still fight this way through? Can I? No way. No way. Can I crit? Oh, we don't do enough damage. I don't think we can win, right? He doesn't heal, but I'm not doing any damage as well. That's the problem. Who's gonna win? Can I stun? Oh, if I stun, maybe I have a chance. Can I win? Oh, you know what? I don't want to one-shot that guy. Doesn't work that way. So if you don't have Bethany, you can definitely try out this. You can also try out Shren, but they probably do less damage. I think the one with the most damage will probably be Kali. I think that's gonna be the one with the most damage, but this is personally my Cleave and what I use on a daily basis when I really want to clear my wing fast. So I go in, I zap the Tiana, and then I use Covenant to kill whoever's the other one. And that's pretty much it. If I fail to kill Tiana, the team is immediately over. There's nothing you can do. The moment you fail to kill Tiana, I think it's pretty much over. And there are many other Tiana defense out there. You can one-shot Tiana and then Covenant one-shot the other one. Question to you guys. What is your favorite Cleave team against Shina, Martina, Tiana? Let me know in the comment section down below. Next up, we have the Gemini Harshvel something. That something is usually the light Chun-Li, the light blade dancer Leah. But I don't have that unit. So what do I do in that spot? If you're using it with a 5-star unit, definitely gonna go with Poseidon, Zyros, many other Cleave unit. But what if you don't have those units? So what if you don't have Leah? Let's try out the free-to-play Leah Shimite with a skill 2 that deal pretty good damage according to speed, and let's see if we can one-shot the Tiana or the dark thing. Good, we got the defense break. Now we have the attack buff. I wonder if I can kill the Tiana with skill 2. Not bad. I mean, against higher rank probably not, but that wasn't so bad. So the Gemini will be on speed, attack, and accuracy, because the more attack you have, the more first turn damage you can do. And then we have Harsh Veil on speed with damage and attack to move in front of the Shimite, who's on speed with damage attack. A decent one. But what if you replace Shimite with something like Stella, the Water Assassin? But the problem is you have to tune your Stella so that your Stella take a turn, because the Shiner might be on Swift. I think that's the problem. So you can kill... Can I kill the Martina? I don't know, but I'm gonna kill this guy. Okay, because the dark one is gonna aim for my light thing. Oh my god. That was just unfair. So with these two units, can I kill a Tiana? Maybe actually, because if the Tiana is built on a tanky build, then I should have no problem winning a Tiana with these two units. That is if I kill the other two with Stella. So Stella can work as well, but I wish Stella does more damage according to speed as well. That'd be so awesome. But I think the team will work really well when you fight against a team that you know is going to be slower than you. So Stella with speed buff and Harsh Veil is gonna be very, very dominating. Okay, this guy is probably gonna aim for the light thing. So we go straight to... We're gonna go straight to the fire guy or the water guy. Let's go for the fire guy. Oh, we didn't have enough accuracy to steal enough attack bar, but we did get the kill. Oh my god, it's so freaking good. But the last guy is gonna be the problem. So usually in the last spot, the pay-to-win gamers will usually have a Kinky. In this case, it is going to be a Jubel. So this guy is going to be a little bit trickier to kill. If he's on violent, he starts proccing like crazy, then it can be quite troublesome. But if your luck is not too bad, you should handle him just fine. And then next up, we have the different kind of Odin team. So the obvious one will be the Odin Bastet Odin. It is a good defense, and it is also a very good offense because it works the same way. You can just use Odin to one-shot a unit, get stacked, and have two support that can keep Odin alive, and Odin will just keep going forward and never stop moving. And that's pretty much it about this team. And you can replace the Commune with some other one-shot unit. So you can definitely use this with Bethany, you can use this with Kali, you can use this with pretty much anything. I would say a fire damage dealer like Daphnis or Oberon will be... Oberon's a light one, but you get what I mean. So if you don't like the safe version with the Commune and you want to use the Odin crit rate leader skill to reduce the Odin crit rate even lower, so with this and the fact that you have that advantageous attribute with the passive, you can reduce your crit to like 50%. And then you can put in like a Daphnis, you can put in some sort of... You can put in anything that can one-shot a unit and then Odin will do the rest. And then you have a buffer that can provide two buffs. So the usual one will be Bastet, but the free-to-play one probably be Megan or the Water Pure Vanilla or whatever the new name is, something like that. Okay, so that's pretty much it with the Odin team. And then we also have the CC Cleave that you can also run in guild content. So you have Speed Leech, Stripper, and Attack Bar Pushback like Poseidon. And that is gonna be the CC Cleave. This is like you're doing RTA, right? So you have Asima, you have Nephthys, you have some sort of AOE defense break, and you have attack by manipulation, and they should not be able to do anything against you. But because we're only having 3 units compared to RTA, you actually have 4 units. It's gonna be a little bit different because 3 units is harder to I lost. It's harder to keep them down with 3 units, and as you can see, we're fucked. So I don't like to use this, okay? Unless I'm like out of option. And actually, you know what? I like to use that for video because it's funny when they win with violent procs. It's always funny to see. And then lastly, I have my least favorite thing to use, but probably more fun to see for you. We have a strip that can have attack buff. So either Jogun, or if you want a free-to-play version of Jogun, that's going to be this guy. He buffed crit rate, actually, which is kind of strange for a bomb team, but you can definitely use that one as well. We have a bomber that speed tune to move in front of Ciara, and then we have Ciara. That's pretty much it. So a bomb team, probably the least favorite thing to use because the bomb team is very inconsistent. You have to pass the strip check, okay? And you have to pass the bomb check. Wow, I'm landing everything, which is kind of strange. And then you have to pass all but wow. That's a first. I swear, when I test this team, it's garbage. It missed something. It always have to miss something. But this is a team you can use as well. So you can use this in your arena cleave. You can use this in your guild content. Just your usual bomb team. I like to use Gianna more. I'm not going to run with Jogan because Gianna is way safer to use. And you can use it with pretty much anything. If you're confident you outspeed, you go in, you bomb them, you get out. And if you use all 10 cleave team, then you can do your guild siege very, very fast. Oh, shit. God damn it. Okay. So Jogan's gonna take all the hit, which is very, very cool. We're gonna bomb. We're not gonna detonate just yet. We don't really have to, right? We're gonna bomb again. Oh, we land our bomb. That's pretty cool, guys. And then we're gonna land one more bomb. And these bombs have attack buff. Beautifully done. Still won, by the way. So you can definitely run the bomb team as well. So far, that's all my Cleave ideas. If you have any extra, let me know in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching. Hope this video was helpful to y'all. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.